Alright people, welcome back to a brand new transfer video. Just a quick piece of news to talk about, or is it even news? You let me know down below. In the midst of this title race and Champions League on the horizon too, I do want to keep talking about players linked to Manchester City because that is probably the most exciting thing we can talk about other than the title race. Now, I have one player I want to talk about. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Yes, of course it is. Neymar once again has been linked with Manchester City. Tell me, how do you guys feel about Neymar at this point? It seems to be every 6-7 months we are linked with Neymar. Obviously his contract situation at PSG is very unstable right now. I don't think they are sure whether they want to hold on to him. I don't think they're sure whether they want to pay the wages that he demands. Obviously he demands quite a big wage packet, being Neymar and having all the endorsements and sponsorships that he does and the profile that he does. He requires quite a bit of maintenance to hold on to this player. I think he's just picked up a bad injury too. Maybe he wants a new challenge. Maybe he wants to leave. He's obviously made his money. He's won quite a few trophies. Who knows where he wants to go, but our name has been thrown into the hat. I have two reports to tell you about, so do let me know your thoughts down below on these reports, and would you take Neymar at Manchester City? Now, neither of these reports have come from any of our big hitting journalists, you know, your Jack Gons or your Sam Lees or any of those ones that we look at and say they are reliable. But I do like to speculate. I do like to think of a hypothetical situation where maybe Neymar could be at Manchester City. Let's have a conversation. The first one comes from Footy Insider, and they are saying Manchester City are among the clubs to have been offered Neymar. Sources believe a fee of 70 to 80 million pounds would be enough to bring him to the Premier League. Now, Neymar for 70 to 80 million pounds, is that a good deal? Obviously, he's 31 years old, but he's still Neymar. It's quite mad to think 70 to 80 million pounds for Neymar, isn't it? Is it a good fee? Is he worth 70 to 80 million pounds? I think he has. Didn't his contract just get triggered as well last summer? A rolling contract for another 4 years or something like that. So maybe it is a good thing on the grand scheme of things. The second report says, I've got it here somewhere, Man City have reportedly been offered PSG superstar Neymar. The Brazilian icon has 18 goals and 17 assists in 29 appearances this season. That is pretty damn good if you ask me. Neymar currently earns £606,000 per week. That's £31.5 million per year, making any potential move highly unlikely. Now listen, obviously with City being a wealthy club and a club that has a top manager and wins quite a few trophies, our name is naturally be going to throw in the hat. Could Neymar come to Manchester City? Does he want to play under Pep Guardiola? I've had these conversations before. For those of you who've been a follower of this channel for a while, you would have heard my thoughts on the potential for upsets Neymar could cause in our dressing room. I think we all know that as talented as the geezer is, and as great at football and the great things he's done over the years as he is a bit of a bollocks, Neymar. You know, he has definitely got an ego problem. And, you know, do you want a £600,000 a week player in Neymar coming into your dressing room, earning more than all of your top dogs, your Haalands, your De Bruynes, your Fodens, your Grealishes? Do you want him coming in and earning more than them and throwing his weight around at 31 years old, unestablished in the Premier League? Because he is unestablished in the Premier League. You know, he did great at Barcelona. He didn't want to be in Messi's shadow anymore. Fair enough. If that's the way you want to do it, grand, leave Barcelona. But he goes to PSG, and with all due respect to our French subscribers, I don't think Ligue 1 is the greatest test for a player of Neymar's caliber who wants to achieve the highest things in world football. I thought that was a mistake, and it's outright from the beginning. So he went there, he's done good things there, he's won plenty of French leagues, they've never won the Champions League. Maybe he feels that Manchester City would be the best place for him to go. I think, personally, he would absolutely love to come and play for Manchester City. I think he would love to play under Pep Guardiola, he'd love to play beside Haaland, he'd love to play beside De Bruyne, but is Neymar reliable? That's the big thing for me. Is Neymar reliable when you need him the most? I mean, how often does he disappear in the month of February and March during Champions League quarterfinals and last 16s and whatnot, because it's his sister's birthday and we all know that gag. He's not available. He picks up quite a few injuries. He's thrown the odd tantrum here and there. I think he would really piss off Pep Guardiola, and he's not someone we need. Now, obviously, we do need, in my opinion, we do need more wingers. We've spoke about Leao on this channel. We spoke about Kvaratskhelia on this channel. We spoke about plenty of wingers. James Maddison, obviously another attacking player who's been linked with us a lot recently. Is a 31-year-old Neymar something we need? No, I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. I think we're just fine without Neymar. But it's interesting when Manchester City are linked with these kind of players. Is it just paper talk? More than likely. Would Neymar like it? I would say so. I'd say he'd view it as a great challenge. But you couldn't rely on Neymar to play, against Burnley away in an FA Cup match in the middle of January. You really couldn't rely on him to be there. I don't think he'd want to do it. I think if he was coming to City, it would be on the basis that I only play the big games, and we don't want players like that, do we? We've always thrived on a unity, a siege mentality. We've always thrived on players buying into that sort of thing, and Neymar's a very much it's all about me. I am the team. I am the squad, and maybe that's what's pissed him off about PSG. You know, is Mbappe's shadow casting over Neymar? Is Messi, World Cup winning Messi now, is his shadow casting over Neymar, and Neymar's just a side man now? Is he just a side man at PSG? Is he just Mbappe and Messi? Bitch, I don't know, and that's why I don't think he'd want to come to Manchester City, and I don't think Pep Guardiola would want him. Would it be good business for Manchester City? In a way, yes it would, because the guy's going to sell a fuck ton of shirts. If City went down the same road as, say, the Glazers or I don't know, who else buys big names for the sake of it? Glazers, let's use them as an example. Commercialize the club, make as much revenue as possible. You know, Haaland sells a lot of shirts, De Bruyne sells a lot of shirts, Neymar is going to sell a lot of shirts. From a commercial side of things, it would be absolutely huge, but from a football side of things, it's only going to upset the dressing room. He'd probably be great to look at, and it would be probably quite exciting. You know, your inner child, you know, your 10-year-old self would probably be like, that's kind of exciting, Neymar, Manchester City. But if you're being real and you're using your head rather than your heart, or your heart rather than your head, it's probably not for the greater good of the team, is it? So for me, it's a no. It's probably a no for Neymar. Please do let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on this bit of Neymar news. It's nothing groundbreaking. I just saw it and I wanted to give you my quick thoughts on it. I think it's quite funny, if anything. I think we will buy a lot of players this summer. I think there'll be a bit of a clear out. You'll see some players leave that maybe you're not expecting. You'll see some players come in that maybe you're not expecting. But I don't think Neymar is on that agenda. So let me know all of your thoughts down below. Do leave a like on the video as well if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. And we'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Enjoy the rest of your evening.